Algae are normal health constituents of a healthy lake. I mean, it's part of the food chain from fish all the way up. But occasionally, if the water gets really rich with nutrients, the things that algae feed off, and the temperature rises, and we know we're getting warmer summers, then the algae start to divide very rapidly, and you get what's called a bloom. And that can be localized. The ones on Stony so far have been localized, so that you just get an area that goes kind of green because of the algae, the density of the algae. The algae are green because of chlorophyll. If in fact there's a sufficient supply of food for the algae, and the temperature is right, then an entire area in the lake can turn like pea soup. It looks green, just like pea soup. And when that happens, it produces a poison, kills the fish, makes the water totally unusable. You can't even boil it because it doesn't get rid of the toxin. You can't go in it, and you can't get your pets in it. It just becomes unusable. So for those of us who take water from the lake to drink, we filter it, we UV it. That's what we have to do these days. And people have told us about how in their generation they could drink the water from the lake. We can't drink the water from the lake now, but if there's an algae bloom, then we can't even use the water that we have filtered or UV'd because that won't get rid of the toxin. So you basically get into bottled water if you have a major algae bloom. Stony has had, last summer, there were 2 reports, one in Upper Stony of a limited bloom, but it was a bloom, and then one down in Clear Lake. Now the Clear Lake one is quite alarming because the major flow through Stony, in at Burley Falls and out at Young's Point, goes right through Clear Lake. Whereas Upper Stony is a little bit of a side, it's not part of the major flow, although Heels Creek and Jacks Creek drain into Upper Stony and add more fresh water because their drainage watershed is relatively undeveloped as well. So Stony is a source of good, clean water for the Kawartha system. And if you think of Lakefield and Peterborough downstream take their water from the Otonabee River in the case of Peterborough, that keeping clean water going out of Stony is important for downstream communities as well. And it should be a real concern to people far beyond just Stony Lake.